Hey folks, D.A. Roberts here, scouting new locations for books. I'm here in Rockaway Beach, Missouri. It's a sleepy little town. When I came down here when I was a much younger man, it had a certain charm. I mean, it's a beautiful little place, quiet place on Lake Taney Como. In the early 80s, they were kind of invaded by the Hells Angels. And the place really hasn't been the same since. A lot of closed businesses and just economic recovery didn't never really come down here. But it's still a quiet place to come, even if it is a little bit run down. I just wanted to shoot a video down here and explain to y'all this location and maybe show you some of the scenery. And I will flip the video around so I can show you some scenery instead of just my face. But I'll continue to describe the area. So here we go. Okay, we got it turned around now. This is Lake Taney Como. It's a pretty little lake. The water's down right now. You can tell when you look at the rocks and everything. You can tell it's down probably 3 to 4 feet. Haven't had a lot of rain here lately. Biker going by. See some of the houses up on the hill. The rest of the town is up behind me, and I'll try to get as much of that as I can. You can see some of it up that way. A lot of empty businesses. There's what's called, trying to read it, the Rainbow House, Rainbow Haven. That's a resort down here. It's old. I mean, it's a beautiful area, but this area is really old. Not a lot of new construction in here except for up there on the hill above the lake. It's like the new construction kind of skipped the town. But it is a really pretty area. It would still be a really great place to bring a family. I hate to see the town in decline. But when you come down here at dusk or after dark, it's still a heavily wooded area. It's still very rural. And it's got a certain creep factor to it, which I really enjoyed. That's why I decided to set a big chunk of my coming novel, Apex Predator Horned Moon, will be set in this area between here and Branson, which is about maybe a 10-minute drive to the southeast of us. I'm sorry, southwest of us. It is a really pretty area. I mean, I don't think I'm really doing it justice. Turn around and see some of the older buildings. I'm not sure what that used to be, but it's empty now. It could have been something really nice. This would be a great place if I had all kinds of money. I wouldn't mind having that building and restoring it and turning it into a writer's studio. With this view of the lake, it would be pretty nice. Who knows? You know, maybe one of these days. I really do like this area. It's off the beaten path. We have no major highways that go through here. All of the highways that come down to Rockaway Beach are just little narrow two-lane curvy blacktops. Not much in the way of heavy traffic. Even in the summertime, there's just not a lot of people down here. And you got a couple of bait shops up in town. You've got one little restaurant that sells pizza, which I hear is actually really good. I've never eaten there. And a couple of bars. And that's about it. Rockaway Police Department's about a block down, kind of the direction we're facing now. We drove through here yesterday, and it doesn't look like the police cars moved since then. So I don't think a lot crime-wise goes on down here. It's just a quiet, old little town. But when the lights go off, I think you notice there aren't many street lamps, except for on the main thoroughfare through town. These side roads, this area gets pretty dark, which adds to the creep factor and makes it the perfect setting for Apex Predator Horned Moon. So look for that coming up very soon. I'm currently in the process of writing Lakeview Man, the sequel to Lakeview Man. This one's called Lakeview Man First Duty, and it takes place about 25-30 miles from here, near Kimberling City. And I might go down there and shoot another video just to kind of give you the rundown of that area too, It depends on how much sunlight I've got left. I think I've got quite a bit, so I may head down that way. But if you haven't checked out Kimberling City, Missouri, or Rockaway Beach, Missouri, find them on the map. And if you happen to be cruising through southwest Missouri, come check out the lakes and rivers around the Ozarks. It really is a beautiful place. Thank you for checking it out.